How do you choose a flagship open-ear earhook? In this episode, I'll tell you. Hello everyone, I'm Xiaomi. As open-ear headphones keep evolving and updating, all kinds of products are becoming more and more refined. Manufacturers are competing on features, comfort and sound quality, and recently even AI has joined the competition. For us consumers, this is definitely a good thing. But with so many headphones out there, how do you pick the right one? Today, I'll be comparing the flagship open-ear earhooks from 3 brands, Shokz, Xiaomi, and TOZO, to see which one is the true flagship. In this episode, I'll be evaluating them from multiple aspects: appearance, comfort, curves, sound quality, and features. We'll do a separate episode for Shokz's OpenFit Pro, so for this comparison, I'll use the OpenFit 2. The prices are: Shokz OpenFit 2, $179.99, Xiaomi Open-Ear Pro, €149.99, TOZO Open X 2 Pro, $190. Let's first take a look at the charging cases. Shokz and Xiaomi both have a more square-shaped design, while TOZO's is oval and even comes with a smart display that's very clear and operates smoothly. This is their design style. Previously, the NC20 Pro I listened to had the same design. The thickness is about the same for all of them. In terms of materials, Shokz uses a skin-friendly finish, Xiaomi combines leather and metal, and TOZO has a metallic texture. These are 2 different design styles. Do you prefer a tech vibe or a minimalist look? When you put these 3 headphones together, TOZO is the smallest, and it's also TOZO's latest flagship open-ear smart AI headphones. It uses a dual-axis design with 2 points of rotation, so you can adjust it to your liking. The wearing sensation is minimal, and because it's adjustable, it basically fits both large and small ears securely. Even if you shake your head vigorously, it still won't fall off. In terms of comfort, I'd rate it A+. The Shokz OpenFit 2 features a dolphin arc ear hook and ultra-soft silicone, which feels very soft to the touch. The ear hook is almost unnoticeable when worn, and it fits both large and small ears snugly. Even with intense head shaking, it won't come off. For comfort, I'd also give it an A+. The Xiaomi Open-Ear Headphones Pro are slimmer and lighter, and they fit gently against the ear. However, the ear hook support is a bit too soft, so with big movements, it can shift position. Its stability is slightly inferior to the previous 2 models, so for comfort, I'd give it an A. Next up is our frequency response curve section. As you can see, the TOZO X2 Pro has excellent left and right ear quality. In the low frequency range of 200 to 200 Hz, there's no excessive gain to avoid overpowering bass. The mid frequency range of 200 to 2000 Hz is smooth and flat overall, with a rise starting at 2000 Hz in the mid-high frequencies. There's a small peak between 4000 and 6000 Hz, with well-positioned vocals. The extension between 10,000 and 2000 Hz is good, and subjectively, the overtones and airiness of instruments are also well represented. Compared to the Shokz Omen's Fit 2, the Shokz's overall sound pressure level is higher in the mid-high frequencies than the TOZO, with stronger mid-frequency energy and more forward vocal placement, presenting different styles. The Shokz tends towards a warmer, more atmospheric sound, while the TOZO is more realistic. Neither is inherently better, it's simply a matter of which suits your listening preferences better. The Shokz OpenFit 2 has a faster high-frequency roll-off, while the TOZO offers better bandwidth extension and excellent detail and overtones. The Xiaomi's overall sound pressure level is lower than the previous 2 models, with a smoother ultra-low frequency roll-off, weaker mid-frequency energy, less aggressive mid-high frequency gain, and a smooth high frequency. Overall, it has a relatively balanced and easy to listen to style.
他留给你是背影，关于爱情只字不提，害你哭红了眼睛。他把谎言说得竟然那么动听，他不止一次骗了你，不值得你再为他伤心。他不懂你的心，假装冷静，他不懂爱情，把它当游戏，他不懂表明相爱这件事，除了对不起就只剩叹息。他不懂你的心为何哭泣，窒息到快要不能呼吸。他不懂你的心。 他把回忆留给你，连同忧伤强加给你，对你说来不公平。他的谎言句句说的那么动听，他不止一次骗了你，不值得你再为他伤心。他不懂你的心，假装冷静，他不懂爱情，把它当游戏。
有人放烟花，有人追晚风，借一缕时光，捧一片星空，听一听，等一等，别匆匆，造梦者造了好梦，直到我称颂。世界赠予我聪明，也赠予我雷霆，赠我弯弯一杯月，也赠予我惋惜，赠我一场雨，有漫漫全要风里，赠我一场空，又渐渐填满真感情。有人唱情歌，有人听晚钟，借一丝懵懂，尽一片翻涌，追一追，赶一赶，情正浓。
So, the following are my subjective listening impressions. TOZO. For some tracks, the soundstage is relatively large, and the bass has good texture and quantity. It's not the kind of loose bass. The drum sounds are solid, the mid-range vocals are centered and slightly forward. When I listened to He Doesn't Understand, the vocals were clear and prominent, not masked by other frequency ranges. The high-frequency instruments are accurately positioned, with clear lines and contours, moderate brightness, and good extension. It's quite versatile, and can handle most types of music. Shokz OpenFit 2. The bass quantity is moderate, the texture is also good, and there's a certain depth. The mid-range vocals are positioned slightly further back, but the articulation is clear. Because it uses dual driver frequency division, the highs can be overly bright and a bit piercing. The instrument positioning is accurate, so it's still pretty good for listening to folk or pop vocal tracks. Xiaomi Open-Ear Pro. Xiaomi really packs in the hardware, with a 5-driver configuration that delivers a sense of layering in the sound. The bass quantity is sufficient, with a certain depth, and the mid-range vocals are clear and have some thickness. The highs are a bit lacking though. At this point, some of you might be wondering, what if I sweat while exercising? Will it affect my music listening? Don't worry, these 3 earphones all have protection ratings. Xiaomi is rated IP54, Shokz is IPX5, and TOZO is IPX7. They can all handle splashes and rainy days, but TOZO's protection level is relatively higher. After talking about comfort, let's discuss the features. Honestly, the features on these earphones are getting a bit hard to keep up with. Basically, if there's a feature they can give you, they've included it. Xiaomi, for example, is powered by AI, offering things like AI translation and simultaneous interpretation. TOZO, on the other hand, has spatial audio, an AI smart assistant, and a smart touchscreen. It also supports features like simultaneous interpretation, face-to-face bilingual conversation, AI chat, cervical posture detection, voice wake-up, nodding to answer, and shaking your head to hang up. You can also switch battery modes, adjust sound effects, graphics, and more, all directly on the screen, which is really convenient. This smart screen is actually a unique feature of TOZO. The smoothness and clarity of the operation are excellent. Seriously, just look at it. It's really smooth, comparable to some smartwatches. It even supports custom wallpapers and other functions, so it really stands out in terms of playability and personalization. I've opened the apps for all three earphones so everyone can get a more intuitive feel for their interface design and app features. TOZO offers a lot of functions, and its design language matches its appearance quite well. Xiaomi and Shokz, on the other hand, are a bit more straightforward and simple. Are you worried that earphones might leak sound in a quiet environment? All three of these earphones have their own technologies to prevent sound leakage. I've set the volume to 80%, which is probably higher than most people would ever use, so you can use this volume as a reference. Let's return to the question from the beginning. After this series of reviews, my conclusion is that each of these three earphones has its own unique strengths. Xiaomi's advantage lies in its premium driver configuration, and it offers a better experience when paired with phones from the same brand. Shokz stands out for its excellent comfort and consistently stable sound quality. As for TOZO, being an internationally renowned brand, it has a massive global user base. With this new product, you can really see their sincerity. Whether it's sound quality, wearing comfort, AI features, or the richness of the app, the playability is all very high, and it's definitely worth the $149 price tag. If you enjoy trying out new products and features, or if you're looking to upgrade, you should give it a try. Of course, in the end, it all comes down to how they fit your ears and your personal listening experience. Alright, that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching and liking. See you next time. Don't miss it. Bye.